So guys, we're going to be opening none other than the Elestrals Divine Champions Firestorm set. This was given to me by A-Drive himself to showcase to you guys. Hopefully this guys get you interested in this. And to be honest with you, I think Firestorm is one of the best sets to kind of get into, because the product alone, I think, is definitely worth the value investment. So the big things to take away from here is that this is just a giant kit, but like, one big thing I do really like about them is that this set exclusively had Firestorm. It had a 2-person starter deck. So basically, there's 2 versions that you can get. There's one that has Zeus and Hermes, and then the other one has Hestia versus Neptune or Poseidon. So there's 4 possible decks you can play with, and to be honest with you, pick up 2 of these each, and you can build wherever you want. You'll have a play set of everything. So the game comes with so many cool cards, and it feels like Pokemon-esque because just how it's always been. So yeah, I really do like where they go with these products. And you know, the plushies alone are kind of cute too. Just being able to get the Fire Snake. I really need to get the Wind one now. I'm only missing a couple of them. So yeah, I think we're going to open up some packs, enjoy everything. Elestrals is a great thing to have. You can definitely talk to your local LGSs to try to get your scene going. But yeah, I mean, the tournament packs come with really cool cards in it, reprints of necessities and stuff that would normally be what you're trying to hunt. So first off, let's open up the big boy here. Again, the first wave of packs always had an issue, and that issue was that you couldn't open them naturally, like how you would any other card game, because their biggest issue was that they came in uber sealed. And what do I mean by uber sealed? I mean, they were always a problem. So hopefully they fixed it by this set, because I've been asking them constantly to upgrade. So we got Drta. This is where you kind of get the information. It's attack power, defensive power. It comes in like Yu-Gi-Oh! In suspended and everything like that, but it also has, you know, effects and cost to play. So yeah, it kind of has some uniqueness behind it. Then we got more Frost Abominant form, and then we get a Twindra. So you kind of get, you know, 2 normal cards and then a possible good hit that is a, you know, a stellar. So just being able to have an alternate art, like kind of like shiny Pokemon at that point. Now let's see what Series 2 tournament pack kind of gives us here. So let's take a look. We have Bambloon, Hurricane, nice. That's actually a staple for it. And then we get Asperowl. Cool. I needed a second one anyway. I need 3 of them, but it's kind of cool that I ended up getting my Asperowl. And then Series 3. So this is what's out now. It hasn't really been seen much in the world. So we get Symphila, Champion of Hermes. Then we get a Kite Mite. And then we get, so we get a foil Kite Mite, which, again, in this set, there has been, like, the commons can come in foiled. So really cool that we got the Kite Mite. And then we got Torchin, Champion of Hestia. So, as the alt. So, it comes with a different texture and plane. So, it's kind of cool to take a look. But again, like, I want to... So, let's open up the booster box itself, because I know you guys are hyped about this. So, hopefully we get some good cards out of this. Hopefully we get a number card. I haven't actually hit a 1 of 10 card yet, which would be amazing to hit on a video like this, just so that, you know, those are a lot of fun. So yeah, I was definitely surprised by the starter deck shenanigans. Was not expecting that, but yeah, at least they kind of make it so it's a little more challenging. The boxes are 130 bucks, so something to think about. These come with promos as well. They don't kind of spoil it, but let's see what we get. Ooh, we get Carry Off Alt Full Art. Nice. So Champion of Hermes. So yeah, that combos in with the carry-off we actually got in the set. So they come with a lot of packs, actually, in one box. As you can see, plenty of cards to go around. So if we open all this up, we should have a good understanding on what we're looking for. So let's start it off. Again, hopefully we can showcase we got some Stellars, but we want to get the cards that are like enchanted high rarities. So Snuggle, Termite, Ursa Cub, got Frigicub. So Syncro Nexus, these are very much seeing a lot of play this coming set. Holy cow, we got 3 of them. These are supposed to be very much future competitive cards, and it's really cool that we just got 3 of them in one pack. And then we got Electris for Apollo. And then our Energy. So each one of these are very powerful cards. First off, the Mistral Boris can be played when your opponent plays an artifact or a Divine Ruin. Put that Ruin into the Ruin Road face down. It can't be played again this turn. You got Enchant up to 1, up to 2. Enchant up to 2 of any of the spirits in any combination of wind and water to your field and suppress each face-up card that's not wind or water enchanted. And then we got the Synco of Nexus until the next turn. Your players must also extend 2 in order to declare attack while in a celestial that is not wind or fire. So they're kind of just blanket effects that stun lock your opponent from doing things. So yeah, it's kind of like in Digimon. If you are playing Digimon, the card I'm gonna say is like the ice wall. So being able to prevent your opponent to doing some stuff. Got Narpoon, Harpy, Bunnyrex. Bunnyrex seems like a fun deck. Soul Bell, Plucky, Breeze of Zephyrus. So this one's the Wind Light. Again, a lot of them are going to have some sort of wind element to it. And it just combos very nicely. All Elestrals on the field get +2 attack, +2 defense. If you do, you give Wind Enchanted next until the end of turn. Lyrics of Apollo. Ooh, we got a Like a Void. Nice. This is Champion of Artemis. This is going to be probably super competitive. Then we do have the Volt Tempest. And then the Spirit. You got to be very careful with your cards too in this. Cutting those with scissors are always scary. Ursa, Weremate, Cockle, Nimbug, Kamite. This one, Shiver War, Torch of Hestia. Hestia seems like a thing. And then Carry Off, Champion. And then we got the Spirit. Again, I could go over all the cards slowly, but I think I'm going to talk about like good, powerful hits that you really want to talk about. Got Ignitor, Snuggles, Ursa, Frigicub, Bunrex, Anvil of Hestia, Hephaestus, the Wind thingy. Wind is over here. Doodle, Zaptar. So, again, I don't know the symbols yet completely to tell what is rare and what's not, but usually the foil is kind of the dead giveaway. So this one's here. We got this one, Soul Bell, that one, Werepup. This is for Champion of Artemis. We got Nectros. Those are this one. Wow. Oh, wow. We got Ankylosaurus. So you draw a card for each lightning and earth enchanting this Ankylosaurus, then discard that many cards. Not a bad hit. This one's possibly a decent one. I don't know if it'll actually see competitive play. So we got the Frost, Harpy, Lekin, got Narcissus, this one, Breeze. Again, I'm putting off the Breezes because they are supposed to be competitive and I want to make sure I have them. Thunderstorm, and then Burmrinks. This card is definitely going to be very useful for Blizzards and Mount Arboreus cards. So Frost, I'm excited for because I'm always big on Frost in this set. I always love the snow. So yeah, being able to build what you like is super important. Wow, we didn't get any greens yet? Crazy. Reforge, Hibernation, Spark Kid, Panzer, Torchin, Waspy, and Solstice. Soul Stocks. Let's see. The Owl, we get Simfal, Dexterous, Soul, Carrion, Cockadoodle, Gibby, Javelin, Whalus. Ooh, we get a Fulgurus. So this is for Zeus. We have one in the starter deck, so this rounds out a little bit as well to help out. So yeah, kind of cool that we're getting some high lightning cards. I'm not a big lightning player. I would like more frost-based stuff, but it's kind of cool to have nonetheless. So Elect Kid, Ponson, Hibernation, Spark Kit, Soul Breath, Apollo, Zeus's Call, and then we got Torch. They kind of go off elements a little bit, but the last couple sets was Ice, Light, and Moon. So they kind of don't have... This one's going to probably have a little less Moon in it than the rest have. So just something to know about later on. Torchin, this one. Ooh, we get Volcaris. So of Hephaestus, this card is pretty decent actually for the deck, and it really plays extremely well for the deck. So it's kind of cool to actually pull him. So yeah. Let's see what else we can kind of get here. Now we got Dyrex, Rummikle, Kite, Ursa, Frigicub, Golby, this one, Whalance, and then the Hermes Trickery. So let's keep going, guys. I'm excited. Okay. Got Scout, Wallance, Burrinx, Soul, not that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. And then we get Skalvagical for Hephaestus. Cool, we got another Hephaestus card. This one sees a little bit of play. We'll see if that actually long-term actually sees competitive. But I'm excited. We've got Ignector, Snuggle, Werepuff, this one, Arcane, Chivalwar, Like a Void, Spinosect. So Spinosect is okay. I'm not really into that color scheme, so I won't be able to tell you more. Oh, okay. Well, we got Hermes as a god. So there are reprints of the older gods in here and foiled, so it's kind of cool to get this one because the starter deck comes in one. So I'm gonna speed a little bit faster because I know you guys want to be seeing the cards. If not, hoping this video ends sooner. But I really do love the art of the game. This game has so much going for it. Ooh, Amphex. So that's a Hestia card. Hestia focuses around bears this set, so yeah, sometimes that might actually come up to be useful. Let's see what we get. Ooh, Majest. That's kind of the big boss. Usually the 3 costs are like your big boss of the deck. Very hyper focused on trying to get those out. So yeah, it's kind of cool to see. There we go. That one and this one. So again, I'm very excited to have those because I think they're going to be super competitive, especially in this format. the bird, that one. Soul Bell, Bunner X, Frigicub. There's a bunch of greens. Sadly, I haven't gotten the evolved form of Bunner X yet. I was hoping to hit a couple, because that would help out, but I know they're going to be a little bit more challenging. Oh, we got Zeus, foiled Zeus. Dang, we needed that. Zeus has been a chase for a bit for a lot of players. He's super expensive right now, but it's kind of cool to actually get that one. So maybe you get 2 gods per booster pack run. So, you know, booster box. Elixir, Champion of Hermes. Elect. This one. 2 of these. Arcane Lab, Panzers, and that. Again, you get a lot of product for 1 box. There you go, there you go. Waylands, Jubby, this one. Herbon, Reforge. Ooh. Sadly, no enchanted, like, big hits yet, but who knows? We might actually hit one. There are plenty of packs left, but yeah. Definitely coming for us. Let's see what we can do here. Palmacinin. Yeah, great kind of set for beginners, because again, I think this is a great stepping stone, and a lot of players are buying the daylights out of it. By the time this video goes up, oh wow, wasn't expecting that. That's usually never in the set, but that's kind of cool that we got that. So we got a foiled Water Spirit, kind of cool. Ooh, Champion Galexus. Feeling like our hit was in the starter deck, because again, that's super rare to get. Starter deck hits are harder than anything else to get. Poseidon's Fury, Levia, Bog, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, we got a full art Earthquake. That's a good hit. That's gonna be money. That's like 50 bucks right there, 80 bucks. Good hit indeed. So we probably won't have an enchanted. We might actually. I think I hit a big hit plus an enchanted. Well, the numbered cards. And then, so we'll have to see. Okay, we got another one of you. That's not terrible. If I was playing green, it would be better, but I am not. Ooh, that's pretty good there. That's a hit. A lot of wind this time around, just because, you know, there is a new wind god into the game. So we'll have to see if we see more of those. Okay. Chica, Barranks. This one, this one. Ooh, we got something sparkly. Solar Charge. Not bad. An enchant from your underworld to an Elestral on the field, so you spend a light to kind of just build it. Basically, Solar is kind of like White Storms in this game. They kind of just want to mill themselves a little bit and get to play their bodies from trash. Coming up on a few more packs. Nothing too out of the ordinary here, but we'll have to see. Boom, boom, boom. Do, 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 do. Something special? Nope. Again, you need like 20 spirits anyway, so this box gives you that at least, so you'll be pretty good. Carry off. Let's see. Anything special? Nope. Only got 2 more packs, and then we got the random blisters, and those can house something good in them. So we hope for the best on that. 2 more. But I think we kind of used our luck up a minute ago. Oh, nope. We got a Wormite, so Champion of Hestia. This is a reverse, basically reverse Stella. So it's not a numbered card, but it is at least on par with the Zeus's Call. So, yeah, we hit pretty decently on this box run. I don't think we're going to get that big boy we want, but because usually the number ones sell for like 300 bucks when they move, but nope. Can't complain. We actually hit pretty gas for a box. I think for what you paid for, definitely made my value in it. But yeah, these are very important. I'm glad that they are low rarity, that you can get your 3 copies in basically a booster box, because that is always a pain in the rear when you need competitive cards and they're expensive for no reason other than because they didn't print enough of it. But yeah, no, I got my 3, and then I still have more to give out, which is kind of cool. So, yeah. Big hits across the board here is that the box gave me, you know, this. Foils we're not really caring about right now. Meow. But so we got the Wormite, which is for Champion of Hestia. So yeah, this is the spider if I remember correctly. So when a Wormite receives 1 or more fire, may target an Elestral, give it -3 attack until the end of turn. When a player casts Hestia's Harp, you may return up to 2 fire from the underworld to your spirit deck. Earthquake, Leviathan foil, and the starter deck gave us a a foiled. Let me double check what the words are here, because this is what I'm screwing up. So God, I am screwing it up. That's fine. We got 2 more packs to open. These are super common to get out of the blisters. So okay. Ooh. Fire, 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 water, water. And final pack of the video, because I know you guys have been begging this to end. You know, always cool to see. Final pack. Aw, it's just a foiled that. Dang, I thought I got something cool. No of the bunny, though. That's sad. I'm going to have to get the bunny later. Ew. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. But all in all, guys, that was the opening. Definitely made some great money off of the full art earthquake. If I needed to flip that, but it's really cool to have. So I don't know if I'm flipping that. That's actually played in everybody's deck. So, yeah. Looks like fire is kind of the big one in this set, and wind. So you'll get a lot more fire cards. And, you know, especially because Hestia's in the set, and wind cards will be the next bigger set because they did introduce Hermes to the list. So, and you have Alos as another one. So it's up to you how you want to build your decks and stuff. But you get like Poseidon's. Oh, this is a water one. But Elixir. Sadly, you don't get enough to really make the decks you want to build, but luckily the starter decks, especially if you're building off of these, usually come with the cards you need in it. So, like, there's usually just common variants, like that one. That's why I kind of say pick up 2 starter decks, because it definitely helps out more than you realize. Okay, nope, we don't get the big whale. Okay. We didn't get a common version of the big whale, but I think you play it anyway in the list. So, yeah, I think we did pretty well on a box opening today. So let me know down in the comments, what do you think of Elestrals? Is this gets you a little bit hyped up for it? Let me know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, that subscribe button. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.